Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Lula and I live in zone 8. So in today's video, I am going to harvest some blackberries. Now this will be my second harvest of blackberries, and I just can't believe the blackberries I got from the first harvest. So you can see that I'm gonna get a really good harvest this second time from my blackberry. I don't remember the name of the blackberries because I've had them for quite a little while. If I can find the name, I'll try to put it on the screen for you. Blackberries, I love them because they are perennial plants. They do come back every year, and when you buy blackberry bushes, don't buy a bunch of them because they will give you plenty of new shoots, and you will have so many blackberry plants coming up that you will not have to ever buy any more blackberry plants. And the thing I found about blackberries, is when they do produce those shoots, and they can shoot up anywhere away from where you planted the blackberry bush. And when they shoot up, all you got to do is pull them up, and it is so easy to get them up. And you'll find that a lot of times they have the roots already attached to them, and all you have to do is plant them, and that will give you an endless supply of blackberry bushes. So when I pick my raspberries, I like to get the darker ones. If they are light in color like this, then I just leave them. If they have a little bit of darkness to them, but not, maybe say something like this, I don't know if you can see this, then I would leave that. But these are ones that I will get. And normally when you pick your blackberries, they are so easy to pick. You don't even have to really force them off. They just, all you got to do is just gently pull them and they'll come off the vine. Now birds really love blackberries, and they are so smart. They know when they turn dark, and they sit and they wait for your berries to ripen, and then it's like, for me, a mad rush to try to harvest my blackberries before the birds eat them all up. So I want to talk a little bit about the stems of the blackberry. Now these are not referred to as stems, they are referred to as canes. So if you hear canes, it's just talking about the stem of the blackberry. The blackberry cane usually produces fruit on the second year canes. So whenever they produce fruit like they are now on this cane, I'm gonna cut this one back because it's not gonna produce fruit the next year. So you require quite a bit of water in order to form these beautiful big blackberries. Now you don't want to overwater them, but they do need a regular, consistent watering. I do have drip irrigation down for my blackberry, but here in zone 8 lately we've been getting quite a bit of rain. It's really hot and muggy here, but it seems like lately in the evenings we've been getting thunderstorms and showers and things. Not all the time, but more than we normally would get. We've been getting it. So I haven't had to water these quite a lot, but when I do water them, I do water them with my drip irrigation. So now as far as fertilizer, I'm gonna be honest with you, I fertilize my blackberries in the spring, you know, to help them get off to a good start when those little flowers start blooming out, to let you know that your blackberries are coming. And then I give them some more fertilizer in the fall, and that way, you know, that'll help them to make it through the winter. And I don't do a lot when it comes to mulching. I usually just put down some shredded leaves. In the fall, I'll go out and collect my leaves. Now this is where I get all my free leaves from. I'm not gonna jump off the subject for that one, but I do go around and collect free leaves that my neighbors put out, and then I come back and shred them with my lawnmower and use them as mulch for my plants. So not only are the leaves good for retaining moisture, but they are absorbed back into the soil for nourishment. Okay, you guys, here are my blackberries. And this is like the second container of blackberries that I have harvested from these bushes. And as you can see, I still have plenty more blackberries on the bush. So, you know, I really highly recommend you that if you have never tried blackberries, to grow some in your backyard garden, and that way you will be able to harvest your very own blackberries and make desserts for you and your family. And you you also get these free blackberry plants that will just voluntarily come up, and you can just share them with your friends and your co-workers or your neighbors, and that way they can grow their own blackberries. So until I see you on my next video, take care. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.